I love chocolate.
Okay.
Doritos.
The Hoppy and Super Rich Show with Hoppy.
Roger Goodell is a buffoon.
Super Rich.
Unless it's a DP.
Risky.
He should have been shot.
And Timmer.
I think I need some lotion and some tissue.
Streaming at hoppyradio.com. Hoppy and Super Rich on WNUR 89.3 begins right now.
And play.
What's up? This is the Hoppy and Super Rich Show. I'm Ryan Hoppy.
I am Ryan Stupperidge.
And who else is here?
I am Timmer.
And Ryan Risky couldn't make it, but we are the three amigos this week for the Hoppy and Super Rich Show. And it was funny. We were just on the air, so if you're listening in podcast, this is what happened. We're in the middle of introducing the show, but it wasn't going the best. Like, Super Rich's mic wasn't working, and then all of a sudden, I see this flashing light in the corner, Ryan, and I go, wow, we have
I thought, yeah, that's exactly what I thought, that it was a phone call.
And it's the weirdest thing. I go, wow, we have a call to begin the show, Timmer. And then I hear this, and I'm like, is that the fire alarm? And then it gets louder, and I'm just like, what the hell? But hey, we're alive, we're not dead, the place didn't blow up, but hey, our ratings will. Call the show, 847-866-WNUR, it's 847-866-9687. And maybe you're a bit shy, but you want to comment with us live on the air, and you want your tweets to come to us in real time. I'm on Twitter, @HoppyRadio. 893. What about you, Super? I'm Rich.
At Ryan Stupperidge, STUPRICH.
His real name and Timmer.
TIMM_3R.
All right. We have so much to get into. Like frat boys, those dirtbags at the University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, not Madison, but they're both drunken buffoons. They drugged a bunch of girls in the frat, and they're in a little bit of trouble. Also, I will be calling out one of my old favorite players, Devin Hester, as he had some comments at Chicago that I'm not a fan of. But this is great. So right now, I'm single. And
Single and ready to mingle.
That's right.
I was about to say that. I was all loaded up, ready to say that. And I'm not desperate by any means because I'm working hard in radio. But I'm 21, you know. I'm ready to live life. I've been grinding at radio the last 2 years. I'm not saying I'm done grinding, but I'm ready to have a little fun. So about 4 months ago, I got the app Tinder. And it's pretty much, if you don't have an iPhone, it's hot or not. You give them a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you find them hot or not, basically. So I first made it. And I would like every single picture, and I would always get disappointed because it would always be either fake, really hot girls, or I'm not even saying ugly girls, but girls that have tattoos, or girls that like heavy metal, Super Rich and Timber, like girls that don't fit my agenda. Like,
Yeah.
You're not into chicks with tattoos?
no, a chick with a tattoo is like a nice Porsche Panamera with a bunch of bumper stickers on it. It kind of degrades it a little bit. I'm just saying. I mean, but if a hot girl with a tattoo were to walk in right now, I'd let her in. I'm just saying, it's not my thing. But, so I got the app. I was annoyed with the results, so I deleted it. But then I got it recently, and I did that thing where I'm just going to like the girls that I find attractive, but I'm being more open-minded. Hey, you know, I'm not going to deny I'm not going to like the girls I'm not attracted to, but I'll go out of my comfort zone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the girls that I find cute. And I've been getting some results lately, and it's been going good. I was talking to this one girl. She didn't respond back again. I messaged her. She didn't respond back again. But she was into, like, the outdoors, and I'm not into the outdoors. Her favorite show is Doctor Who, and her favorite movie was Spaceballs. So I'm like,
Oh, God.
Super nerd.
I'm not a fan of Spaceballs at all. I don't.
What?
Everyone thinks it's funny.
It is funny.
I just don't get it. I don't
mean,
know.
You were around when that was popular, Timmer. I get where that comes from, but I
Are you
feel
calling me old, dude?
No. I'm just saying, I feel like kids our age aren't when I have kids, they won't like Superbad, or they're not going to like The Hangover. I just feel like that
That's a
humor
shame.
might not transfer. Just like how we don't like Back to the Future, we don't like Porky's.
Well, I do like Back to the Future, but
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I'm just trying to think of a movie. I mean,
Yeah,
Back to the Future is all right. You know what I mean?
Porky's,
No, I get what you're
Porky's
saying.
is a little before my time.
Or
so I
even
can
like
see.
Animal House I've watched. It's all right, but it's not good. But whatever. This girl was into these things I wasn't into. And then there's this one girl. We're kicking it off. We're talking back and forth. She goes to this school in Wisconsin. She's really cute.
She was cute, yeah.
She's a freshman. I'm like, wow. This is, I'm not saying out of my league, but I'm like, wow, I got a match that's really attractive. I'm like, wow, this is going great. She loves sports. She was a Packer fan, but I'm like, this girl's really cute. She likes sports. She likes rap music. She watches Netflix in her free time, and she's in shape, and she's blonde. Like, everything I like in a girl. I mean, I like girls that are brunette, sometimes redheaded, but like blondes, I like too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking this is going good. So I messaged her today. We're talking back and forth. Then I tried to make, not a move on her, but I tried to kind of say, like, so what are you looking for in Tinder? And she goes, well, what are you looking for? And I said, I'm just trying to have fun. I work hard in radio. I want to live a little, you know. And she goes, I'm the same way. I don't want to be in a relationship, but I want to have fun too. I'm in college, so I don't want to be dating. But I just want to have fun with guys. I want to hang out with them. I want to get to know people. And you seem super cute and like a nice guy and like a nice, genuine guy that wants to get to know me. And that's true. I mean, I was attracted to her, but it's true at the end of the day. Like, I did want to get to know her because I'm not a guy that just wants to, like, you know,
Hit it and quit it?
yeah, I'm not like a bad guy. I mean, if there's a girl at the bar that's like attracted to me, I'll see where it goes. But I'm not like going to hire a hooker. Like, I have morals. You know what I mean? Like, I want to lose my V card to like someone I care about or when it feels right. You know what I mean? I'm not going to like go out and just pick up some girl named Shakisha on the south side. See where it goes.
Hey, I've been with her before. She's pretty hot.
Are you sure about that?
She gave me gonorrhea, but, you
yeah,
know.
it'll clear up.
I might
don't
move
worry.
a bit to the right so I don't catch it from you. But since he's on my
Not
left,
airborne.
hopefully not. But so we're talking, and I said, "Hey, do you have a Facebook? I think we should talk on there because it's hard to talk on Tinder." And she goes, "Yeah." And she gave me her name, and she had a smile. And before that, we're talking about how I might drive up. She was in Waukesha, or what is it?
Waukesha.
Waukesha. Same
God, I
thing.
can't get that right. When I
Yeah,
was
it's,
driving up
it's
here,
probably a good 2 hours from
He
here.
called it
almost.
Waukesha.
yeah. When I was driving up here,
Waukesha.
I called it Waukesha. I think it's the.
Did you meet her on the south side too?
She's, what was the other girl's name? That was her sister.
Yeah, that was her half sister.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really kinky. But I'm messaging her, and she's like, "Let's hang out. Let's have a good time." I'm like, "Okay." And I kept trying to figure out ways to like go up there with a train. You know what I mean? Like, should I take a train because I don't want to drive all the way? But I'm thinking maybe once or twice a month I'll go up there, and then I'm like, "Hey, we can meet halfway," which she agreed with. So I add her on Facebook at the red light. So I wasn't on my phone while driving, but I did it at the red light. Then I told Timmer. She just added me on Facebook, and then I showed him pictures. I'm like, "This girl's cute." And then he's like, "Dude, how'd you do it? Like, you seemed impressed with me." You know what I mean?
Yeah, she
Like-
was a looker, absolutely. She looked pretty hot in a dress, man, that's for sure.
Like, I know, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, wow, like, what is this about? Like, how is this happening to me? Like, this is my one chance in life. Not my one chance, but it was just like, wow.
It was a really good opportunity.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
It just felt, it wasn't like it felt too good to be true, but I'm like, hey, maybe this is what it's like when you live a little, when you get out of your comfort range and you explore Tinder and you get a little more social.
Well, that was 80 miles out of your comfort zone.
But, I mean, I'm not saying it would have worked, but you can at least go up and see what happens. Like, you never know
Absolutely.
what life. Like, hey, get out of your comfort zone, go visit Carroll University, party a little
See
bit.
someplace new, meet some new people.
Yeah, because, like, I've never gone far in Wisconsin. I mean, I'm sure it's not the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
It's not like-
Stop or the Cheese Castle.
Hey, it's good once you get to the Northwoods. Once you get up to Minocqua, Manitouish Waters area where I have a summer home,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Okay,
But,
is it by where she's at?
No, it's nowhere close. My family's summer home is 6 hours north of Chicago.
Yeah.
So it's like a half hour from the border of Michigan up there, the Upper Peninsula.
Yeah.
So you're up there by, like, Superior then.
Near Superior, yeah. We're closer to Minocqua, but yeah.
So this girl wasn't by there. She's like in Waukesha, Wisconsin, which
Yeah,
doesn't sound.
It's only about an hour and a half from here.
I think
I
I
mean-
like Waukesha better.
Waukesha.
I'll just say it for the segment. She's out in Waukesha. It was 88 miles. So I'm like, how am I going to explain this to my parents? Can I drive 176 miles? But I'm like, hey, I'll explain. But I'm thinking, is this going to work? Like, it almost seemed too good to be true, but I'm like, hey, I'll go out of my comfort zone. Even though going deep in Wisconsin isn't like going deep in, like, Honolulu, Hawaii. Like, you're not going to see much in Wisconsin. And I drove up there to produce a radio show up in Milwaukee. Man, when you drive up to Milwaukee past Six Flags,
Yeah.
crickets. It's boring.
Yeah.
So this is where it gets good. This is where my life resembles something out of Curb Your Enthusiasm. This is where, as me and my friend Neil Dwyer said, and Super Rich says, something always happens to me. It never goes perfectly fine. Like, I know someday I'll get married. I know someday my radio show will be syndicated, and I will be big, or I'll be a producer of a huge show. You know what I mean? Like, we're all going to make it, because we're hardworking radio guys. But this is where, right now, once again, I got effed in the... Or, I just got screwed over. I'm
Try not to say it without holding on the dump button.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got screwed over here.
Well, I said it before, man. I think she was kind of a little upper middle classy.
Yeah.
And maybe she
No,
heard...
because let me explain. I post 2 pictures in a row. And before I get to the Larry David music, I'll describe the pictures. Here, I don't like the word edgy. I don't like the word shock jock whatsoever, because it's a way for the media to throw guys like Opie and Anthony, JV and Elvis, Howard Stern, Rover's Morning Glory, all the shows that have had controversy, Mancow, the list goes on. It's a way for them, but a love sponge. It's a way for them to just throw them under the bus, play snippets of the segment, but not what they're saying. Just and it's their whole their whole plot line. The shock jocks speak their mind.
Yeah, they want to compartmentalize them.
So, here's the first video that I put up that seems pretty, whatever, it's me drinking pumpkin spice coffee.
We're live with Hoppy Radio.
What's
going
up,
on?
guys? This is the pumpkin spice coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Damn good, and I'm not being cliche. I mean, it was good. I've never had pumpkin spice coffee, so that was my first post. You know what I mean, Super Rich?
Maybe she doesn't like pumpkin spice. I don't know.
Maybe she's like
Is she hating
allergic.
on pumpkin spice? She better not
What
be.
if she's like allergic to pumpkin spice? Because we're getting ahead of ourselves. We'll explain why this is in past tense, like why we're not saying maybe she doesn't, why we're saying it in past tense. The second pick is me and Timmer. You can see it on the Facebook fan page, like the Hoppy and Super Show. It's us mean mugging, and it has me with my mouth open like, we're outrageous, and Timmer's got his like peace sign out. We're not looking badass, and the line was mean mugging like a bunch of pasty white boys. Like, because I'm not taking myself seriously. The next post, so I've had 3 posts in a row. It was Timmer's post of our board. He's happy to be here. We're happy he's
Maybe
here.
it's the fact that you put too many posts up.
Well,
in a
then kiss
row.
my ass.
I don't know.
You know what?
Overactivity
Here's my
caused her
next
to-
one. It
Yeah.
was a big shout out to a guy named Double XL who called in over and over, but I loved it because he wanted us to play songs and he said he liked the show. So it was a link to the song we played during the Hoppy and Super Rich show.
That's
pregame.
what it was.
It was Too Short, The Ghetto. And then the next video was this, that I think she might not have liked either, but...
I post a slight grin, right Tim's number you can type in. Says,
Look at this throwback. I bet you all forgot about it. Cameron and Lil Wayne, Touch It or Not, they killed it back in the day. Tune in until 3 a.m. Hoppy and Super Rich. So it's just me playing the rap song. And then the next video was the one that I think sort of scared her off. And when I made this video, here's the part. Whenever Timmer makes a video, like when we made the one that's behind the scenes, type in Hoppy TV on YouTube, you'll see it. Something happens with me. I mean, I'm outspoken on the air, but I want to keep it professional where I don't swear, you know what I mean? Like, I almost never swear on social media. But there's something when Timmer turns on the microphone, I become a different person. I drop a few F-bombs.
Well, it's because I swear like a sailor myself.
Yeah, and you just kind of influence me. And it's just, I'm in the zone. You're filming me. I want your friends to spread the word of our show and that you're on it. So I'm trying to hype it up. So I said... And I feel bad, I said. It's not, I don't feel bad, but I can see where this might be a little obnoxious. I said, we're about to F and take over. We're on the F&. radio. And then Timmer said his thing, and then I said, watch out, MFers. The show is real. Watch out, Chicago.
Wait, since it's recorded, can't you play it?
No.
Oh.
I'm not messing with
Well, you
that.
can push the dump button when he says it, but
It's like 30 seconds, though, isn't it?
Okay, I'll play a little bit of it. But this video, I mean... It's not classy by any means, but it's me having fun. But I am jittery on this pumpkin spice coffee, so I'm a little bit hyper. Let me play this and I'll dump it. the rap music. Timmer.
What's up, y'all? Doing it.
Hell yeah! Hoppy in the house. My God, Timmer taking over the radio.
That's right, on the Hoppy and Super Rich show,
I just said Hoppy and Super Rich taking over the effing radio.
only on WNUR FM 89.3. Check it out.
And then he says on WNUR 89.3, like you heard. And the next one is when I'm like, watch out, MFers. And when I said that, I'm like, God, I'm an idiot. But I'm like, no one's going to take it seriously. I need to stop taking things so seriously, whatever. So Super Rich comes, because this was during the Hoppy and Super Rich pregame show, and he comes at 11:30, which is when I usually come, but I come here early just to get in. What's up, Super Rich? This hot girl liked me on Tinder. We might meet up. And Super Rich goes, wow, can I see the conversation? So I go to show him it on Tinder. And I go, why isn't the girl's name there? But there has been times where Tinder has not worked right and the name's not there.
Right, it's an app. It's going to have its issues and stuff.
So you're thinking, Timmer and Super Rich, you're thinking, hey, maybe it didn't freak out. But I'm going, something's not right here. So I'm like, I'm going to at least show him what she said to me on Facebook. And I just want to show him a few pictures since she was cute. And I was like, I want to hang out with this girl. Because I did. I had no harm. Like, I just wanted to hang out with this girl because she wanted to go up there and party in Wisconsin. I'm like, I'm down. I'm 21 years old. I'm young.
I said I would have hung out with her.
Yeah, I mean, she's cute. So here's what happens. I go to the page. I'm like, Super Rich, check it out. And when you go to her page, it says add as friend. And I added her at 9:30 p.m. So not only did she block me on Tinder, she then proceeded to unfriend me on Facebook over and over again. I swear to God, my life feels like Larry David. I'll get locked out of WNUR when I drive 50 miles altogether to do the show. Something will happen where the podcast doesn't work. Something always happens, Super Rich. You notice that?
Yeah.
So the moment I had chemistry with a girl, like my friend Neil was like, wow, this girl seems like she's into you. She's humble. She's classy. Right when I thought it was going good, she defriends me and blocks me on Tinder. And I like Timmer's point.
You know what, though? I got to be honest. I think it's the choice of music that she doesn't agree with.
I think it was the video.
That
of
could
me.
be it, too.
No.
That's actually probably what it is, Timmer.
But if you're going to judge me over music, kiss my ass. I think it was the MFer because I was all jacked up on this half-drinking pumpkin spice, and I'm jacked up as it is.
Yeah, it could be that, too. I don't really know what it is.
I think it's more that because she's like, this guy seems so chill. Why is he hyper? Because I'm a different person on the air. I'm not saying this is my character, but I like being outspoken and saying it as it is. So I'm not going to change who I am just for some broad.
Wouldn't it have cleared things up if she would have just said, like, I'm not into this or that? Like,
yeah, we were having great conversations for 3 days, you would think. And I'm not mad. I don't want people thinking when I'm raising my voice that I'm mad over this chick because I like radio more than girls right now because they're a waste of time. But at the same time, I want to mingle a little bit. I'm just saying it's a little confusing that after we're having great conversations and you're saying I'm pretty cool, I seem like, unlike all the fake guys on Tinder with muscles, like I seem like a nice guy, even though I do have some muscles. I'm just saying things are going good. You would think that you would at least say, sorry, I see you're working hard in radio, but this isn't my thing. But to just block me on Tinder
wait,
and unfriend me on Facebook, I'm just really confused. I'm not mad. I find this funny because this just represents my life of being Larry David. I literally need my own sitcom. And then after that, of course, the fire alarm goes off. And when we began the show, Super Rich's mic wasn't working. Like, this is one of those days. Like, they say death comes in threes. Happy comes in threes.
or he goes in threes. Listen, was she? Did she block you from Facebook, or can you still see her page?
I can see it. I'm not creeping on it.
No, I'm just saying.
But here's what I messaged. I said, what's up? 2 question marks. And I said, I mean, to block me, that's cool. I just don't know why. Because, like, I'm getting to the point now, like, but it was going good. Like, who do you think I am? Like, I think she was just kind of thrown off by the video.
Well, we'll see if she responds to your message.
I think she'll
doubt it.
block me.
I don't think she will.
No, she won't. She'll just ignore you.
No, I think she'll block me, which is fine, whatever. Because, like, Opie and Anthony have wives, or Anthony has a girlfriend, Opie's married, Howard has a wife. Like, doing this type of radio isn't going to restrict you. It's just, I think, like, as Timmer said, she seems like not a rich girl, but very upper class.
Yeah, upper middle class.
Because she wasn't about, like, sex and muscles. So I think my video, because that's not me. That's me on the air, and I'm outspoken and Super Rich sees me. But when I'm in public, I'm very polite. Most people like me unless you go to my radio school. So, like, I'm easy to get along with. I'm just saying, I think she was like, I don't want to hang out with this guy if this is how he's going to act at a party. What's up, guys? Let's get the shots going. Woo! You know what I mean?
Maybe she's just jealous. She wants to be on the radio and she can't do it.
I'm not even.
You know what though? Maybe you're giving her too much attention at this point. We should
Oh
probably.
no, I'm not mad. This is a radio show where I'm being real. If I were giving her too much attention, I'd be ranting about her. If I was giving her too much attention, I'd say what school she went to. I'm just saying. Last week, I talked about how a girl catfished me. My show doesn't have fake prank calls. My show doesn't have fake War of the Roses segments. My show doesn't have fake callers to blow it up. There's nights we don't get calls, Super Rich. I'm just saying, we're real on the air. You talk about things, I talk about things, Timmer talks about things, Risky talks about things, we read the news, I speak my mind. This show is real, and I'm not embarrassed to say that this girl blocked me because she probably didn't like my on-air persona. I just find this funny.
You know what? That's just too bad for her because if you can't get to know the real person, then you're missing out.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just get to know me by going to a movie and seeing who I am and maybe not inviting me right away to a party. I'm just saying, the whole thing's bizarre because, like, I just show it to Super Rich. I'm all excited. I'm like, hey, look, I'm talking to this girl. And he's like, let me see. And you're all happy for me. Like, you seem like you're really happy for me. I'm like, where's the message? Then I go on Facebook. And how would you describe my face? Because I wasn't mad. I wasn't even close to being crying. I wasn't red. So I don't want anybody out there thinking I was heartbroken. I was more...
Yeah, he was sobbing in tears for like 30 minutes
He was
after
balled
that.
up in the corner.
And I came back from the bathroom 30 minutes later, like, with a bunch of, like, handkerchiefs.
Yeah.
My face all red. No, but really.
No, you were just shocked, maybe mouth open. I don't know.
It was just
More
so.
surprised than anything.
I was awestruck. There was a good one. I was just like, whoa.
It happened so abruptly, without warning.
Because, like, I was excited. I had a lot more swagger.
I was
during...
excited for you, man.
Yeah, because I had all that swagger during the Hoppy and Super Rich pregame show. Like, I'm like, yes, I'm going to visit this girl on a few weekends. I got this going for me. I got that going for me. I'm like, yes. And as there's that one Kanye West song, it all falls down. That's what happened to me. All right. Call the show. Has that ever happened to you? You're doing good on Tinder and then the chick blocks you without a reason. Let us know your scenario. 847-866-WNUR. It's 847-866-9687. I just had to get that off my chest because first of that girl blocks me, and then we have the fire alarms. So this is why I love our show. It's just a chance for me to vent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
All right. We will be right back, and we will talk about these frat guys, these scumbags, these dirtbags, these drunken, muscular losers at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee that were drugging girls and making sure the drugs had no different color so that they could take advantage of the girls.
Date rape.
You pieces of dirt. I will call you out after this on the Hoppy and Super Rich Show. Hang on!
The Hoppy and Super Rich Show.
This is an official broadcast of Hoppy Radio. For more info, check out hoppyradio.com and hoppysworld.com.